I feel real constrained in this. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. I actually hadn't intended on filming this video. Then so many people were asking about it, so I said I may as well do it. Today we're going to be testing eBay makeup brushes, and I have a couple of sets here. I've got unicorn ones, got a set in this bag that actually came in like a Zoeva bag, which I don't know about that. Gonna test them out on my face and see how they apply my makeup, and are they any good? I just want to say thank you so much guys for tuning into this week to eBay week. It was like so successful, and I'm just so stoked and really delighted that you guys wanted to watch them and were asking for like different types of videos. It's absolutely amazing, and thank you so much. Headband in, let's kick it off. In the picture on eBay for this brush collection, it was just this black bag and the brushes like beside it. I didn't realize that it was supposed to be like a copy of Zoeva. The difference between makeup brushes and counterfeit makeup is that the counterfeit makeup actually has chemicals in it, whereas these brushes are just brushes. Now I probably should wash these. More than likely it would be a good idea for you guys to wash your brushes before you use them. However, I had no intentions of filming this video, so I didn't get time to wash these brushes, but you can be assured they will be washed after this, even though the damage may be already done. So these are the brushes that we have. These look amazing. They're kind of like a rose gold with a black handle. They look really pretty. There's like powder brushes and face brushes, eye brushes. We've got a good mix in here, so hopefully I can try and use as many as possible. I believe there's 15 brushes in this from the website, from eBay, that's what they told me. I also bought these unicorn brushes, and these I have a very long time, but I bought them on eBay to do a whole unicorn. Oh wow, that's great. That's just brilliant. We've lost one of the brushes already. I had every intentions of doing a video on the unicorn brushes, testing them out, and I just never got around to it, so some of them may be in this video today. So I'm going to do any steps that I need to with my fingers, like applying my primer, so we're going to do that now. And also I'm missing like 2 nails. I'm getting my nails done on Saturday. Today is Thursday, and I'm just dying to get them refilled. I actually completely forgot that I have this beauty blender sponge that I bought on eBay as well, and you would have seen that in Wednesday's video also. So I'm going to try this out as well. Now I did talk about it in the last video that it's very dense. It could be like bouncing a rock on my face, but we'll see. I'm just taking the first foundation that's right beside me, and it's my Marc Jacobs Remarkable. I'm in the number 44 golden medium. So let's pop that on my face and see how we get on. I'll try the beauty blender side first. Oh, yeah, I was right, guys. It is like bouncing a rock on your face. It's not nice in any way, shape, or form. I thought that this was going to be epic. I was like, wow, I found like an amazing beauty blender dupe. It doesn't even make my foundation look nice. It makes my foundation look like crap. It's not blending out my foundation. Yeah. Let's pass on that, because that is rubbish. Out of the pack of brushes, one of these is going to have to work as foundation brush. I don't know. We've got the definer buffer brush and then the face curve brush. I don't like brushes like this, but let's just see. I feel like it's like a paintbrush. Oh no, it's not good either. I know you may think like, it doesn't matter what brushes you get, brushes are brushes, but it really does. Brushes up your game when it comes to makeup application, and that is not good. Try this little brush here, and let's hope to God this one works. This one's not too bad. Definitely the best out of a bad bunch that we've tried so far today. It ain't no Sigma brush, but kind of doing the job, I guess. And like I said, I know it's just a brush and you think like all brushes are the same, but I honestly feel like my makeup is not going on as nice as it normally would. I'm gonna just go off camera now and just kind of apply a little bit more with the brush and kind of work it in as best I can, because I feel like we're gonna be here all day. You've seen enough. After playing around a little bit more with this brush, I finally got my base the way I like it. It's not amazing, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could definitely have achieved a better look if I use like my normal beauty blender, or if I used my Sigma brush. Like my favorite Sigma brush at the moment is actually the F83. It's like curved, but it just covers so much of your face and it gives you that gorgeous airbrushed look to your face, whereas I don't feel like this. did the job. So I'm going to move on to my eyes because I always do my eyes next. I have a ton of eye brushes to work with. Let's get started. Hopefully this works out well. I'm just going to prime my eyelid with my Stay On Stray. I love this lately. And just blend that into my eye. I just want to set my eyelids, so I'm going to take one of the unicorn brushes. These have no names, but it's just one of these big fluffy ones. I'm just going to use that just to set the eye base in place. I know it's not doing anything revolutionary. So I'm going to take, I think, this one first, which is the soft definer. I'm just going to take Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie on it. You know what? It's not too bad, actually, this brush. Getting the job done. It's not amazing, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna go in with Frappe from Makeup Geek, and I'm gonna take this brush. This is the Luxe crease. I'm just going to build up that crease. Again, this is a synthetic brush. It's a bit flimsy. You see the way like it goes like that. It's not really stiff, whereas I would be more used to a brush kind of like this that is a little bit stiffer, that can blend it out a little bit more. It's definitely not bad for the price. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just going to keep building up the crease. Do want to stick with that brush still, and I'm going to go in with Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek and just kind of build up the intensity. Ooh. I feel like it just disperses an awful lot of shadow where you first put it though, and it doesn't blend out the shadows as well as I would like. I'm just not really used to that, I suppose. That could be just because it's synthetic as well. Okay, I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Mocha, and I'm just going to place that on the outer corner of my eye just to kind of deepen it up, and I'm taking it on this brush, the concealer buffer brush. I won't be using this for concealer anyway, because I don't blend my concealer out with a brush. I feel like that brush is quite nice at just packing on shadow just there to the outer corner, blending it out well. All in all, these eye brushes are not bad, like they're really not. Okay, I'm gonna go in with an eyeshadow from Coloured Rain, and this is called Who Me. I absolutely love this shade. I'm just gonna try it out in one of these flat shader brushes. I think I'm more keen on the synthetic one. It just has the right shape for me. I don't need to ever wet this shadow, and I'm just gonna pick it up with my brush and just see how much of it disperses. This brush is probably my favorite one I've used so far today, and I'll probably continue to use this. So just to blend out any harshness from that shadow, I'm just going to take that fluffy brush again. I'm going to take MAC's Shroom just on this shade, this shader brush here, just to apply that underneath my brow. Doing a really good job. And then in the inner corner. Super happy with that. I think that those brushes are amazing. They did a great eye look. I just feel like I found some brushes in there that I've actually continued to use and pick up. I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm taking the little wing liner brush. I just feel like this would be a perfect eye brush. Again, I don't usually use wing liner brushes. I'm just going to take this brow pomade and just put this through my brows. I think that did a pretty good job at applying the product through my brows. I think it's a bit too thick for liner. I wouldn't like this for liner. I feel like it would never get a sharp line with it. I feel like that has given me amazing brows. I'm just going to apply my concealer now. I don't usually use a brush to blend out my concealer. I use my beauty blender always. But since I didn't get on with that beauty blender this morning, so I'm just going to blend out my concealer using the Sigma sponge. I know it's cheating. I'm very fussy when it comes to setting my under eyes. I only use my Real Techniques brush. This is the setting brush. Oh my god, this one's filthy. I have a clean one on hand. So I don't know what we're gonna do here. I feel like this brush from the Unicorn set might be the only one I can use. There's definitely nothing from that Zoeva set that would do the job. Where is my setting powder? I'm gonna try it with this Unicorn brush. You know what? It's doing the job, but it's just not doing as good of job as the Real Techniques one. I just feel like that just works so much better on my under eye area than this. Now to set the face, I'm going to take my Mineralized Skin Finish in medium, and I'm going to go in with this big face brush. So again, usually I use my e.l.f. flat top setting brush. I've always used it, always will, but we'll see what this one's like. It's really soft actually. I really feel like I could buff the powder into my skin. It's not going to take my foundation off. It's not the best setting brush in the entire world, but I mean, it's kind of achieving what I want. I'm going to finish off the under eye area. I have 3 like little pencil-y kind of brushes that will do detailed work. I'm going to I'm going to take Mucka, and I'm going to use this little detailed brush to do it, the pencil brush. I feel like, ooh, yes. I feel like you couldn't go wrong with that brush. That's what I was gonna say, and I was right. I just think I'm gonna use the shader brush that I used that Coloured Rain eyeshadow on, because it worked really, really well. I'm just gonna apply that in the inner portion of my eye. I'm just gonna put mascara on my lashes and a little bit of eyeliner, and I'll come back and we'll do the contour and blush and all that jazz. This is the lashes that I'm wearing, the Double Up from Ardell, and now I'm gonna go in with my, without breaking my nail off, another one. I'm gonna go in with my contour shade or my bronzing shade. I have 2 brushes here that may work. I'm feeling like this one's gonna be the contour, because I feel like that would be one that I would apply my blush with. That's just me personally. Take a little bit of this on my brush. Can't really see, but I feel like it's working fine, that brush angle. I know it's like a straight brush and you probably should be using it like for more detailed work, but I mean, I do that with my NARS Ita and that works fine. Has my contour just a little bit blotchy. It's not too crazy, but I mean, it's definitely not a brush I would use on the daily for something like this. Yeah, definitely much better for the cheeks than it is for around the temples, but not bad overall. It's not a bad brush. I'm gonna do my blusher. I'm gonna take Warm Soul from MAC. I feel like this has been in my makeup bag for the longest time ever. I need to take it out because it's all I'm using lately, so I'm just going to dip this brush into it. It's picking up a good amount of the product, which I'm happy with. Yes, now that is a blush brush that I would use on the daily. I like the amount of blush that it applied. I think that is a winner. Am I gonna say it? Chicken dinner. So I do have a highlight brush from the Unicorn brushes, and it's already kind of like a bit flimsy. When I'm like picking it up, I can feel that this bit is just not gonna last. I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Afterglow highlight. I'm not gonna be able to go ham with this because this brush, I just feel like it's not the kind of highlighting brush I like. But we'll see what we can do. Is it even picking up anything? Oh my god, it's picking up nothing. Well, it's picking up a little bit of product. I feel like you'd be here all day. Oh, there is a fan brush with the other one. Again, it's a bit flimsy. I didn't realize that they had a fan brush. We'll try this as well. I don't know what is going on. These are not picking up any product. Again, it's way too flimsy for me. Oh well, there you go. I'm gonna put some lip products on and I'll come back and we'll talk about what I thought of the brushes as a whole. I probably say this way too much on my channel, that it is always about the brushes. You can have hit and miss makeup, but I feel like if you get a good set of brushes, they can just stand the test of time and they can just do anything with your face and just make it look amazing. But I know a bad workman always blames his tools, but in this case, it is true. If you don't have great brushes, your makeup is not going to come out the way that you want it. And I just feel that was so evident with, for instance, this beauty blender thing. It was like hitting my face with a rock, and it just wasn't blending out my foundation properly at all. It didn't like make my foundation look airbrushed or flawless like I would expect. So I know people say beauty blenders are so overpriced, but there's a reason why they are overpriced. They are amazing and they do an incredible job, and obviously the quality of the sponge can't be replicated, because I mean, I have yet to find a dupe for the beauty blender. It's just never gonna happen. So let's talk about the brushes that I did use. I do find that these types of paddle brushes are not for me anyway in general, so I'm probably like the worst judge of, you know, using a paddle brush, because I just never ever get the look that I'm looking for. I feel like they leave my foundation looking streaky. It doesn't go on well. I just don't like them. This might have been actually a great brush for the concealer, and I should have really tried that out. But I did enjoy this brush. I thought this was good. Not amazing. It's not like my Sigma brushes in no way, shape or form. It doesn't even feel like it. It's not as densely packed as a Sigma brush. I think it's safe to say that the eye brushes were definitely the star of the show today. I feel like I got a really nice eye look out of them. They blended out my eyeshadows incredibly well, and I thought that they were going to be absolute rubbish. Definitely judged a book by its cover when it comes to these, and I actually enjoyed them a lot. I think that they were great brushes, really fantastic on the eyes, especially this shader brush, the smoky shader brush. Another one that I'll use quite frequently is the Luxe pencil brush. I think I will go more for the Luxe crease brush than the Luxe definer. I think that the concealer brush is great, and definitely this brow brush. Majority of the eye brushes I would 100% recommend and I would reuse. The face brushes I feel like are probably the worst brushes from the collection, obviously, since the eye brushes are good. I feel like this powder brush has potential. Like, I think it would be better for me maybe to use as like contouring lightly or something like that. I'll try that. I did like this brush though, however, for applying blush. I feel like it was a perfect like density of the bristles. I feel like it applied like a nice sheer coat of blush. I don't know, a coat of blush, is that even the right word? I think it's a fan brush. Oh no. This little contouring brush, I feel like it was okay. It wasn't amazing, it wasn't rubbish. It kind of did what it needed to do, but it was not blending out around the temples properly at all. The other two brushes that I didn't get to use, I will try out again. I am pretty content that I got to use nearly the whole collection, so I get like kind of a good feel for it. These unicorn brushes, don't even waste your like €6 whatever they were. Oh my god, they're all bad. They're like falling off the handles. They're not doing anything. There's very few usable brushes out of that, so I'm not even going to discuss them. I think they were rubbish. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this review of these brushes. I hope you enjoyed eBay week. Please let me know in the comments down below what other weeks you would like me to do. An awful lot of people want me to do pennies week. Some people want me to do Amazon week, which I feel like it'd be kind of the same as eBay week. Some people want me to do like challenge week, where I just do different makeup challenges for the week. Loads of people want me to do different things, so let me know what you want. Whichever one gets like kind of the most thumbs up, I will do it. These videos usually take a little bit of prep time, so it probably won't be for a little while, but we will do it again, I'm sure. Thank you so much for all the support this week and thumbsing up my video, commenting, everything like that. It's just great because it really gets my videos out there, more people see them, and I really appreciate all of the love and support that you guys give me all the time. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me for eBay week. Now I need to try and get some videos done for next week. I will talk to you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Mwah! Bye!